Breakfast 247. We're still in the month of love. And today on Just 247, we're talking about red flags to avoid before marriage. And we're also talking about sex and lust. The struggles we go through as singles. Yes, that's what we're talking about today on the show. And I'm joined by Apostle Richard Eni Piesa, right? Yes. Piazza, okay. Yeah. He's the general shepherd written word for Foundation International. Foundation. Yes, he's the you're the founder of the church.
The general shepherd, the founder.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. And then we have Reverend Francis Viotop. He's from the Living Foundation Assemblies of God, Collegono. He's our regular guest. Yes, and then Apostle is our newbie on the show today. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
By grace, so everything is fine. Yeah,
I like what you're wearing. It's very
Thank you very much. You're also looking nice.
Oh, thank you. Reverend,
yes.
How are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling great.
I think you're kind of twinning with Jeremiah this morning.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yes, kind of. Jeremiah, you have a twin here.
Okay, that's good.
So let's delve deeper into the conversation today. Red flags to avoid before marriage. There's been a lot. I had one before coming. Someone told me when his man wears
like I said, we have
on your
yes. So love is not there, it is the last.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
I clearly get it.
Okay. Then we look at infatuation. Infatuation is the emotional high butterflies, obsession, constant thinking about the person. It feels deep, but it's often based on idealized imagination, not reality.
Okay.
So infatuation looks beyond. Infatuation overlooks the person's flaws, the person's weakness. You understand? Just a feeling to want to have the person. So you can even dream about the person. Dream like you are at the swimming pool, and yes, that's what infatuation does. I hope you understand.
I get you.
And that is very dangerous. So these are the red flag. It ignores flaws and red flags.
Okay.
It collapses when reality sets in. It depends on feelings. And feelings are unstable. You understand?
Yes, I get it.
When the excitement drops, disappointment rises.
Okay.
That is about infatuation.
Okay.
Then we look at love.
The love that we know is different. Is a different thing altogether.
Steady, sacrifice, and it is strong. Love is a decision and commitment, not a feeling. It involves the will, the heart, and the mind.
Okay. Now, this one is a proper breakdown of all these words that we use. Wow. So please, I hope you're paying attention to it.
So love chooses commitment, even when feeling fluctuates.
Okay.
You understand?
I get it.
Love chooses commitment, even when feeling fluctuates. If you act based on your feelings, then you are going to make a lot of mistakes because we are humans.
Okay. Now,
love grows through service, forgiveness, and patience. Love value character over appearance. Love.
Okay.
Love endures hardship, conflict, and seasons of dryness. If somebody loves you, the person will bear with you during difficult times. And it is said that true love is tested through difficult times. I hope you understand.
I get it.
Okay.
But before you continue, I want to ask Apostle Richard that do you think communication is also another way of red flag? You know, communication can also cause red flag, you know, because when you're with someone and then it's so hard for them to say something to you. I know of people that when they're going through something, they like to hold back. Meanwhile, they've chosen to be with you, whether it's dating or being married or something. They just feel like, oh, it's my own problem. Let me just handle it myself without communicating about it with their partner. Do you think it's also a very serious red flag?
A very, very serious red flag. So when we look at the red flags, we are looking at the consistent pattern of behavior. You see, so it's not a one-time mistake that the person commits that you can overlook.
Okay.
It's something that's persistent and consistent in that kind of relationship that you are having with the person, and possibly to have future consequences. So if you realize that the way the person talks, then you have to also look at that. That's why I talk about the packaging, your background. So depending on where the person is coming from, if the person in that kind of family, certain languages are allowed, the way the person, they express themselves in the family. For example, to say that you are a fool, sorry to use in quotes, you are a fool. And if the person uses the word foolishness, in their family, it's acceptable, to you it's not accepted, then it's going to create a sort of tension. So when you realize that with that sort of communication, the way the person talks, the way the person expresses himself, you have tried one way or the other, it's not working, then you have to know that it's also a red flag to you, the person who is into. But to somebody, it might not be a red flag. It might be an acceptable behavior. So I think that those acts of communication, the way one talks, the way one behaves consistently, it's not like the person, once in a while we all sometimes will say something jokingly, but if the thing is persistent and consistent, you have tried in any means to find a way to stabilize issue, but it's not working, then you have to actually know how you go about. So that's why I can talk about the communication.
Reverend, you know, before marriage, there's counseling. When couple comes to you, when a couple comes to you, what is your serious teaching on communication?
On communication, yes. First of all, it's about respecting each other's opinion. A very good communicator is a good listener. Somebody who listens very well. If you are a good listener, then you are a good communicator. I hope you understand.
Yes.
So you must respect the opinion of your partner, even if you don't agree with the person. You understand? There are people who, as far as what you are saying is not the way they want it, right there and there, they begin to show attitude, some form of negative gestures, you know, against what you are saying. They begin to show signs to you that they are not interested in what you are saying. That is disrespect. So you must respect the opinion of your partner. Know the angle the person is coming from, even if you don't like it.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
I get what you're saying.
But there are people, they will not even allow you to land.
They just interject.
Yes. Anyway, what I tell people when they are going to marry is that the things that your partner say, I don't like, he says, I don't like. If you keep doing it, love can go down. You understand? So get to know what the person doesn't like, and don't do it for the person.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So communication is very important. You need to respect your partner and be able to, don't hide things, bring it out, but speak respectfully.
Okay.
And the other person must also listen. Even if you don't share with the person, listen first.
Before you say anything.
Before you say anything.
Okay.
It's very, very important.
Okay. Apostle, you know, when people come for advice or they come for counseling and all that, what are some of the mistakes you would advise them to avoid before finalizing on getting married to someone?
All right, so I'll still go back to the packaging thing.
Okay.
I want to use it as a scenario to be able to. I said that it's a box. The woman, the man giving to you is a package box that is wrapped. So you are not going to unwrap to be able to see the content, what is inside the person. So it's not about the appearance. People look at certain features to be able to determine that I want to move with this person, I want to go on or live with this person, marry the person, and all those things. So you are saying that when people come to me as a counselor, then there are basic things they have to understand. So talking about their personality traits, they have to understand that person a sanguine, choleric, and all that? You have to be able to determine. And then you also must ask them certain questions that will cause them to determine whether they have future or not. Because certain things they may overlook. They may overlook on that, and then because they say they are in love. But you see, when you marry, love sometimes, that's feeling of love. So most of the time, the feeling of love, that feeling of love sometimes may not be there. You understand? Okay. But there will be that iota of hope, knowing that as much as you come together, you can work out your difference. So if you are not compatible, you are not, you cannot forgive the other person, or you cannot think like, this person, I can move on with them. Whatever is hidden must come out. So the counselor must be able to fetch out, help them through probing questions, so that they can come out with things that are worrying them. If you can have one-on-one counseling with the person, each of them, to be able to find out what is actually eating them up, and they can come out. You can help them either to resolve or to help them to take another look into the relationship. So that's what I think about.
Okay.
Yes.
Reverend, endurance.
Endurance, yes.
When it comes to red flag, you know, there's this age bracket that has been given to women when you're 30 and above. Oh, you need to get married. There's pressure from your family. You need to settle down. You need to be making babies by now. And you meet someone, and the person has lots and lots of red flags. Do you get it? What do you think pushes these people to endure all these things just because they want to have a ring on their finger?
Yeah, first of all, I did a research. In fact, I wrote a term paper on marriage. So I did a research and in my findings, it is said in America that about 80% of people who have married wish they are no more in their marriage. You understand? And there are a lot out there who have married. They had a desire to want to marry, and then they are head over heels in love with somebody. They don't know it is infatuation. They don't know it is lust. You understand? And then after marriage, after 2 years, reality begin to set in. Then they realize that, oh, I've married a wrong person. There's a lot going out there. It is better you stay single and live in peace than you go and marry. And look, you ask some doctors, they will tell you, people with blood pressure, a lot of them,
for marriages,
they are couples. Yes. You understand? So you don't marry a man you are comfortable with. Marry a woman you are comfortable with.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
If what is driving you to marry the person is material things, I'm telling you, it cannot buy love. There are things, maybe we are on air, so there are high and mighty whose wives are cheating on them.
Okay. I know you want to say more on that, but before we continue, we're taking a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Lust and sex, what singles go through every time. Before we went to the break, Reverend was making a submission to red flag communication and all that, and I would like you to continue. I hope you remember what you were saying. I like that first, like, oh, you just caught me unaware. But let's talk about lust and sex. Mostly singles that have decided that, oh, I just want to be with myself. I want to know myself. That's the excuse I mostly hear. I want to know myself before I open up to somebody. But they're struggling with lust. How do you think an individual should go about it?
Okay, so let me say something. Marriage does not cure the disease called lust.
What about sex too? What about sex? You know, some people want to get married because of sex.
Marriage is it in the same context.
Okay.
Because when you marry, you will have sex. Somebody will say, "Oh, what she's doing, if she marries, she will stop.
It's a lie.
You understand? Marriage is not a cure for that disease called lust. I hope you understand.
I get it. I get it.
Because I think I've enumerated a couple of things here. And so if you see another person that is more beautiful, that disease will still
show up.
Show up.
So that's how come they end up cheating and all that.
So if a lady sees a man and she feels like she wants to have sex, that is not correct.
Okay.
That is not correct.
Okay.
You see, when you love somebody, there is self-control. Good. Let me say something. Lovers, they make love. They don't have sex.
Okay.
Lovers, they make love. They don't have sex. Those with lust, they have sex.
Okay.
So they can have threesome. They can have foursome and the other things. Those ones are not love making. Okay. You know, a woman can say, okay, because I want to think, I heard it recently that women can even ask another woman to come and join her in bed. I don't know.
With a different man?
Threesome, yes.
With a different man, okay.
Yes, with a husband.
Oh, yes, I've heard stories like that.
You can't say this is love. Lovers and couples, they make love.
Okay.
You understand? And as for the rest, they have sex.
You know, some people also say that they want to freshen up, or they want to reignite the new feeling. Like they want to make things new. They want to enjoy. They want to go on an adventure when it comes to sex in their marriage. So that's when they invite another person to join their party.
Okay, look at me. I am a married man. At a point in time, my wife fell sick. She was sick for a period of time. You understand? If I'm suffering from that sickness, then I'll be going around looking for
someone to satisfy you.
You understand? So you should marry somebody you love. Look beyond money, look beyond the physique, and marry somebody you love.
Okay.
That's it.
We're opening the phone lines so you can call and share your opinion and your suggestions and all that on the conversation we're having. We're talking about red flags to avoid before marriage. We're talking about lust and sex, that, you know, what singles go through when they are all alone and all that. Before I put the number out there, I want to ask Apostle, do you have seen individuals that come to you complaining about the struggles they go through with their emotions, and because they've advised themselves that they want to be single, but they're struggling over the last thing and all that?
Many of them.
Okay.
So I do with the youth the more. My ministry has been in such a way that I've always had encounter with the youth, and that's one of the challenges. Even me growing up as a pastor, or when I was very young, you know, I started ministry, I started preaching, I did it for 15 years.
Wow.
Okay. And then it was a bother to me. I was struggling with it, trying to find somebody to help me.
Okay.
So I'll talk to so many pastors, and it's like, oh, you just try to be playing soccer, go to church all the time. But after church, I struggle.
The thing is still waiting for you.
Yeah, it's still waiting for me, because lust is in everyone. Even God has lust. You see, it is the lust of God that pulls us. That's why jealousy comes in. So the Bible said, I'm God, I'm a jealous God. So he has, it's the lust that pulls you. But we are looking at the negative aspect of lust.
Yes.
And the ungodly aspect, that which you are not able to control. Which you find it different. Now, all of us have a different body mechanism. Depending on your strength, might be someone's weakness. So you might be able to control that passionate desire. Doesn't mean that everyone should be able to control it that way. Do I say that everyone should engage in sex? No. But there is a way that possibly, as a counselor, you have to take the person through to be able to guide that youth or that single person to trust in God, and then provide certain basic activities that will help the person to be able to go on with it. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. you meet someone, you're having sexual desires for the person. It's normal. Having sexual desire. When I enter into a relationship with my wife, that desire was there. Yes, sometimes come to my mind to have sex with her. It comes, it's a thought. But what I usually do is compare it to the word of God. And these are some of the questions I do ask. Does this draw me closer to God or pull me away? Well, what I'm feeling, getting into it, will it draw me closer to God or it will pull me away from God? Then two, does it respect boundaries? Does whatever I'm feeling respect boundaries? If it doesn't respect the boundaries and doesn't give respect and honor to the other partner, then it will also not honor God. Then I will ask also, does it build patience? Because love is patient. That's what Reverend was saying. Love demands a lot of patience. For instance, the wife was sick, or your wife is pregnant. How are you going to endure all that kind of thing? So if whatever you're not able to endure now, in marriage, you cannot endure it. So you should be able to work at it from now. If you're able to stand it, and I've been saying that when I haven't married, or you haven't married, you've met together, were you having sex? No. You were not having it. Were you having the thought of sex? Yes. You were still having it. Were you, attracted to a woman and man? Yes, it was there. So when we marry, can't we be patient and work things out until now we start? You see, some people want to say that I want to have an experience before how this is not about experience.
They will tell you if you go and buy a car, you need to test it before.
You are going to test what? Because I'll not pride myself here or boast of anything, but I wanted to learn to help you, the youth, and see what they go through. So
I want to ask you another question, but before that, our phone lines are active now. You can call on 055-165-6563, 0551-656563, or 05439683889, 05439683889. You can call and we'll be here to listen to your submission. If you have any opinion, you want to ask questions, we have two handsome men of God here. Yes, they can counsel you, can advise you if you have any thoughts in mind. So with what you're saying, what advice do you give couples or any individual that comes to you with their struggles when it comes to lust? What advice do you mostly give them?
Okay, so normally I'll tell them if it's about the couples or people who are preparing.
Sorry to cut. We have Sam on the line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Doreen.
Yes, please go ahead.
I greet you once again.
Thank you very much. I respond, sir.
It looks like I'm all having problem with Reverend Francis Giotto.
Okay.
Because anytime he's talking on relationship, it's like he says the looks is not a thing. But what is the thing? Because it is the looks. That is the first step. And if Reverend Francis Giotto is always talking about looks. For me, the looks is the first thing for me.
Okay.
And then when we enter in, we handle the other things.
Okay.
And me, if I should go in for a woman, I'll go for those things. Almost
Okay.
That is the type of ladies I'm going in for. Especially, yes, no, I'm just a more traffic, a journey up and down. Yes, Papa. Serious. And if you such a person, now, you know that you have a future. Because the near breaker, obey the door, and Abraham. But before I drop in Pancho, the next question we say.
Okay.
In presence your sister. Now you know, but Professor of stretch you and so I just now. And is it the right thing?
Okay, thanks for calling, Tom. Thanks for calling. Reverend, this one is for you.
Yes, do not the right thing, but if you love the person, then it is also a test.
whether you are patient or
yes,
not.
whether you indeed love the person or not. Because if you love somebody, you'll be patient. You see, one of the fruits of love is patience. You understand? So if you love the person, I mean, no matter how difficult the person is trying to, you should be able to stand it.
Now, I'm going back to the question that he asked. He was saying that you're always talking about looks.
Women think that accepting your proposal right there and then makes them cheap. So they have to do those things.
They have to stretch
for that period, it is also a test for your love. If you really love the person, if you really love the person, months, it can be even years. Yes.
Some women go and date and come back again and still come and ask you out because they love you. And they feel like they can wait all the time. Yes. Now, he was saying something about the looks. He said he doesn't agree with you.
First of all, I have never said anything against the look. The other day, I was talking about attraction. You understand? And I'm saying that beauty is relative. If I say relative, beauty is relative. Somebody like men that are tall. Somebody like bow leg. When you see a bow leg, something. You understand? Somebody don't like bow leg. You understand? So everybody and the kind of beauty. That's why it said that beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Definitely, you must marry somebody that attracts you.
Okay.
You understand? You cannot marry somebody that is not attractive to you. So I'm not talking about that. But you must look at the character.
But he's also stating a reason that when you see women in their pants selling in traffic, to him, it's like someone who's serious in life and who's trying to build something. So those are the type of ladies that he is attracted to.
That is her opinion. And I don't know all of them. Some can be genuine, some may not be genuine. So for me, I will leave it like that.
Okay.
Hard working does not mean you should be on the road. Somebody can be in a room and be doing research 24 hours, will not sleep, and be putting things together. I mean, doing research, doing a whole lot of things. It's also a hard work. You understand what I'm saying? So working by the roadside is hard work. Whoever is doing it, may the Lord bless the person and give the person more money. So I'm not against physical appearance.
Okay.
I am absolutely not against physical. Look at me. I'm dressed well. No. As for handsomeness, somebody have to tell. But when it comes to physical, yes.
Your man is always looking good.
You need to marry. You need to be with one who is attractive to you. And I'm saying that when it comes to the attraction, beauty is relative. But the kind of physical thing we are talking about, that is it falls within the context of lust.
Social media.
That falls within the content of lust. The breast, the whatever. That is when you see them. But look, I'm saying that couples, they make love.
They don't have sex.
Couples, they don't have sex. They make love. They express love.
Now,
that is why after sex, those who are making love, after sex, the man don't just wake up and go.
That's when they discuss.
Yes. Then begin to, they are close to each other.
Okay. Now, before I ask another question, I want to ask. He was making a submission before the call came in about advice you give people who fight to subdue their lust and all that.
So I was saying that if they are in relationship and based on the fact that they are struggling, then they have to sit down and talk about it to set up some clear boundaries. That, okay, I feel like anytime we are close or anytime we meet at this point, this is what happens to us. So why don't you come out with rules? Okay, then I can, another thing is that we should avoid environment that fit temptation. So the environment you create will determine what will happen. So if where you are meeting, for instance, you met together, you are just talking, then instantly there was a movie You are watching, and then that romance aspect is coming, and then two of you are quiet. You're also sitting close to each other.
And you're watching together.
Then quickly, something must either you off the TV and say, Charlie, they're telling where it's getting to. You have to,
you have to,
you have
or you have to excuse yourself.
Yeah, so you have to fight it. It's a fight. It's a war, because it is fleshly desire. It is what is working out against. We call it the lust of the flesh, working out against our spirit, and for the devil to use as a weapon for us to fall. Then we can also talk about the fact that he was talking about character. So we should help each other. Some might be strong in one thing, other might not be. So if the person is always fighting want to have something with you, have to talk to the person. But if you cannot, and because if this person is not able to control it now in the marriage, he cannot control it.
Okay.
If she's not able to control it now in the marriage, she cannot control it, because she'll be telling you she's dying. He's dying. I can't bear it. So like Reverend said, the wife got sick. If they have started that, how would have Reverend go about it? I met a taxi driver who took me and said that I can see your software. I said yes. He said that I want to tell you something. My wife had been sick for many years, and even she's asking me to go out because she for about 10 years she had not been able to have sex with her. Always taking her to hospital. Anytime she wants to have sex with her, she's sick and all those kind of things. And she said she loves, like Reverend was a love, should be the basis. She loves the woman that she cannot do that. So she's asking me my thoughts.
Okay. Before you continue, we have another call on the line. Hello? Okay. Now, Reverend, I wanted to ask you this. You said married couples, they make love. And who are those who do the sex?
Those marriage, I'm talking about lovers. Marriage couples who are in love, they make love. Okay. For the rest, they have sex. Okay. Because they are not in love.
But those dating are in love.
So they have sex. You see?
Reverend, those dating are in love.
You see?
Those who date are in love.
Yes, those who date. Yes, if you are dating and you are in love, yes, you make love. You don't have sex.
Okay. Okay. It's quite confusing.
Because you see, when you are in love, you express love in sex. You understand?
Okay.
You express your emotion. Look, you can have sex with somebody. The person has given you her body, but not her heart.
Okay. I get it.
You understand?
Yes, I do.
There is the inside of a woman that can only be given to a man she loves.
That's very deep.
Am I making sense?
You're making lots of sense. You're making lots of sense.
So lovers, they make love. They don't have sex.
Okay.
You can choose to see a beautiful girl. So I like the body. Let me touch. Let me this. That one, you are just having sex. But when we talk about love, when we talk about couples, lovers, they make love. They express that thing. That thing that makes them who they are. They brings it out.
Okay. Now, we have a caller on the line. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good morning.
Morning. Please go ahead, Frimpoma.
All right then. So I've been following your conversation, and the later I'd like to add is, I'm also in a relationship for like almost a year now, and we've decided not to have sex.
Okay.
Most times the gentleman will be like, this is that. I will look at him quietly and be like, hey, Mr. Okay. And then, because why? In the first place, why did he make this decision? Because we want what's best for both of us. So when he gave me a flimsy excuse that me a bear man, then I look and I'm like, nah, we can't go on like this. So as Pastor was saying, you should fight against the lust. And even fighting is, I feel, is demeaning. We can say we should control it or we should be mature about it, because lust is kind of normal. It's part of us. So we have to be mature and control it. That's all I have to say. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much for speaking with us. You were saying something.
Yeah, can I say something? Just to see here.
Okay.
The kind of lust that you can control is evil. Lust is normal. It is part. That's our libido.
Libido.
It is there. You need to have it so you can have sex. But the kind of lust that you can't control. If you can't control, you can sleep with your mother. You can sleep with, and you can rape. You can do anything.
Apostle, you were saying
right, so. Reverend was saying, I wanted to add up to sex and love making.
These are your final words.
Yeah, these are my final words. So, in the context of marriage, is both. Like I'm adding up both sex and how do you call it? Both making out sex and love. Because when you are making out love, it means you are thinking about the person. So if it is the woman, you are thinking about how you can satisfy the woman, not yourself. That is love. Because love is not only self-gain, love is about the other person.
Okay.
And then it starts with the sex thoughts, the idea that you want to engage in with that woman. But out of the marriage, it is one trying to fulfill his animalistic feature or nature. I want to fulfill a certain desire against God's will.
Okay.
Against
Before you
society
conclude
will.
with your final words, you have another caller, Godwin from Kaswa. Hello, Godwin.
Yeah, hello.
Yes. Please go ahead with your suggestion or submission, please.
Okay, thank you, and a wonderful program. You are blessing the people of God.
Thank you.
I pray that it reaches people and people that need to hear this. I want to just add that when it comes to lust and sex, controlling yourself and living a pure life, one of the things that helps is decision. The decision to please God. We can read in the book of Daniel, when Daniel and his friends purposed in their heart not to defile themselves. So one of the basic things that we can do is to purpose in our heart not to defile ourselves. And everything will fall in place in helping you fulfill that purpose. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much.
That's
from the way he's speaking, I feel like he's a man of God.
Yes, he is. Indeed, he's
I
a
can
man
tell
of
he's a
God.
man of God. Before I cut you, were making a submission.
Yes.
Your final words.
So my final word, I would say that victory over lust is not just willpower, but alignment with God, just like the caller said. And then sex is a gift meant to be enjoyed in season.
Okay.
And then lust is a thief that steals clarity before time. So we should learn self-control.
Thank you, Reverend. Your final word, briefly.
Okay. So lust wants the body. Infatuation wants the feeling. Love wants the person for life. Lust without love leads to regret.
Okay.
Infatuation without love leads to disappointment. Love with healthy attraction and affection lead to lasting marriage. So, like the man said, I also want to make reference in the Bible that says, Job said, and he said he has covenanted with his eyes that he will not lust after a woman. You see, so I'm saying that we have two kinds of lust. The very normal one, and then the one that you can't control.
Okay.
That one is when you can sleep with even a mad person, or you can sleep with your mother or your stepmother, and other things.
Okay.
So choose love over lust. Choose love over and if you want to choose love, then be a child of God. According to 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not keep record of evil, it is not proud, and so on and so forth. God bless you.
Okay. Thanks for joining us in the studio. So on Just 247, we had a conversation about red flag to avoid before marriage. And then we had Reverend Francis Viotor. He's from the Living Foundations Assemblies of God, Kolegono. And also Apostle Richard. He's also from General Shepherd Written Word Foundation International. Rating
the name. General Shepherd.
General. Okay. Thanks for coming.
All right.
Well, going for a short break.
God bless you.